Hello everyone, I haven't done a video in a few days because I've had a bit of a cold and I still have a cold, but hopefully it's on its way out. We finished our walk up Mount Brandon a few days ago, finished the day. We were exhausted and we didn't have much food, so we did treat ourselves and we went to Murphy's Bar. We had seafood chowder, fish and chips. It was delicious, it was so nice. And then we headed over to Dingle, spent the day in Dingle, which is really nice. It's much busier, a bit more touristy, but still really, really nice. And today we are heading, we're gonna just have a chill day, I think today. We're heading towards Killarney National Park, although we've been told to avoid Killarney because it's really touristy. But then tomorrow we're gonna hike the highest mountain in Ireland. Good morning everyone, it is Tuesday, I think the 12th of May. We spent yesterday, we had a bit of a chill day because I wasn't feeling great, so we went and we parked up in Killarney National Park. Callum went on a massive bike ride all around the Gap of Dunlow, and then this morning we have driven to climb the tallest peak in Ireland. Today is Wednesday. We did our big walk yesterday up Ireland's highest peak, which I still don't know how you pronounce. Okay, I don't know how you pronounce it, I'm going to add it here. Which was really good. It was definitely the toughest hike we've done so far, which makes sense because it's the tallest one. We did the Devil's Ladder route, which is the most popular. And Devil's Ladder is basically almost like you do a bit of kind of rock climbing, which I didn't think I would enjoy, but I really did. But it was very tiring, so we're having a chill day today. We've driven a bit further down the coast and we are in Bantry, now in County Cork. We're going to make our way to Cork because Callum is going on his friend's stag do this weekend, so he's getting the train to Dublin to fly, and then I am spending the weekend in a few different towns around County Cork. Yeah, that's the plan. Morning everyone, it is Friday today. It's just me this weekend. Callum is off in Edinburgh. So I dropped him yesterday and drove down to Kinsale, which is where I am now. It's a really lovely little town actually. Really colourful little houses, lots of nice little shops. But I'm just doing a walk. I think it's called the Scilly Walk. It's spelled S-C-I-L-L-Y. All around the bay to a fort over there. It's called Charles Fort. So I'm just going to do that, go back into the town, mooch into some of the shops, and then later drive over towards Clonakilty, which is where my campsite is tonight. Just pulled up to, it's called Red Strand Beach. I'm on my way to my campsite for the evening. I've just stopped, had a little coffee, sat on the van step, just looking at the beach, and it's actually one of our favourite things to do, just being on a journey somewhere, seeing a nice little stopover, usually by the beach, pulling over, making coffee. It's so nice. Hello everyone, it is Saturday. I spent the night in the campsite last night, which was really nice actually. Especially being on your own, it just feels nice to be nice and chilled in a nice campsite. But today I drove into Clonakilty, which was a little town. Not loads there, but there was a really nice bakery that I went to. So it was called Pike Deli or the Pike Bakery, and I got this, which is like, he said, it's like a croissant kind of dough, and it's got dates, like a caramelised walnut or pecan on the top with an Earl Grey cream. So I'm just making a coffee and I'm gonna have that. I've driven to Inchydoney Beach, which whenever I see it always makes me think Itchy Donkey, but it's not Itchy Donkey. I think it's Inchydoney. And I've just parked up and the sun is currently out, so hopefully I'm gonna spend a bit of time on the beach. I've not done a video in a few days because it hasn't been that eventful, to be honest. On Sunday I picked Callum up from the airport. He got back from his friend's stag do, and we just had a chill day that day because he was still recovering. Then since then the weather has been really bad. It's just literally been raining like non-stop. We are currently in Cork. Today is our last day in Ireland. We're getting the ferry today at 4 p.m. We had our last night yesterday in Ireland. We went out for a nice meal, went to some pubs. But yes, we are pretty much signing off on Ireland. We've had the best time. But yes, we're on to France. Just waiting to get on our ferry, saying bye to Ireland. There are so many camper fans getting on this ferry. It's crazy. But we've loved Ireland, but it's time to say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
You stop for a minute, take a look around. You see the stars, they shine so brightly over Galway town. And if you find love, don't lose it. There's not much around. Open your eyes, they shine so bright.